Time for another special edition of Litter Media Live. I'm Dan Ramey, and this segment brought to you by Hometown-Motors Incorporated, 818 Eastern Avenue in Chillicothe. And as you can see, we have members of the Salvation Army with us. We have Ricky Cook on the far end over there, and also Travis Payne, Captain Travis Payne, with us as well. We'll talk with them about the Kettle campaign, which is coming soon. Details right after this.
Now that's one fast mower.
Take command of your lawn with Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest lawnmower.
Back again with the Salvation Army, who services Ross County here in Chillicothe. You have a location that is on West or East 4th Street?
Yep, there you go.
I want to make sure I get that right. For folks who have never realized this, the Salvation Army is a church. You have a church right here in Chillicothe.
Yep. Yeah. We have church services every Sunday. So they start at 10:30, and we welcome anyone that comes in. We for a time period we had Bible study. We had a little difficulty with getting people to kind of attend that regularly, but as soon as we have more that are interested, we'll start that back up in the new year. And then we also do worship nights as well. So once a month, we try to put worship nights together, and it's just a night of our worship band puts together a set list, and so we practice songs. We do those songs. People are welcome to share testimony, scripture, and then we usually have a devotion that goes along with that night. So, and it's wonderful because we have a few in our congregation that can't attend church during the day because of work. So if it's a night where that worship night falls, then they can come and get some church in the evening because we do them around 6 o'clock. So it's always a fun time, yeah.
So if you've never really paid attention to the name Salvation Army,
yes,
that's the reason that we're in this business, so to speak.
Yes.
Now, when we met with you last year, you had just been promoted to captain.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And Ricky, do you have a new title yet?
Nope, just still Ricky.
Youth Ministries
Coordinator is my official title, but no, it hasn't changed.
And recently Dad.
Yes, and recently Dad and or Cry Face, right? From him at least, yes.
So essentially you did get promoted.
I did get promoted, yeah. Big steps.
Congratulations on the birth
Thank
of Elijah.
Yes,
right?
Elijah.
Very nice. We want to take a moment to explain about the services that you do provide, not only what you do there at church in regards to your services, but your actual community services and how you have service projects.
Yeah, so we, during the day, so we actually are one of the few Salvation Armies that actually has showers. Yeah. And so we've got 2 showers. We've got a men's shower and a women's shower. And every day, besides Wednesdays, we're closed on Wednesdays, but the community can come in during our operating hours. They can get, and they don't have to have anything with them. They can get a bar of soap, they can get a washcloth, they can get a towel, and they can go back to our showers, and they can get clean. And then while doing so, they can bring a load of laundry and do laundry as well, and have that done for them. And so it served as a really great opportunity for us to not only see and meet the faces of our community and clients that come through, but there's a lot of clients that have come through us before a job interview, or before, doing something big in their life, and they say, well, I want to get cleaned up. So they'll come in, get a shower, do their laundry, and then they'll be on their way. And so we get a lot of repeat clients, but we get a lot of new ones as well. And the good thing that just happened with us a few months ago is our laundry program actually went down for about a few months because of some pipe issues. And so a little shout out here if I can, but Accurate Heating and Cooling, they have a plumbing site as well. Tom White and a few of those other guys came over and really helped get us set up. And so now, where we only had 1 washer and dryer unit and we were trying to run everything through that, we have 2. So we have 2 brand new washers and dryers for the community to use. And so that's been a really fun upgrade. They rerouted all of our hot water stuff, so all of our laundry stuff was coming out of the apartment that he lives in, and we're trying to run it off of that. And so they said, no, let's reroute that and let's take it from the big boiler. So they were to do that. They were able to get that all done for us as well. A whole new construction down there, and we're blessed because now we're able to serve even more.
They're friends of our program and Accurate Heating and Cooling. As you can see, your total comfort advice. We have it lying right here in front of us on the table as well. And good Christian guys.
Yes.
Yeah, great guys.
They do a fantastic job for our community. Ricky, you, of course, have been involved with the youth ministry and the coordinating efforts. I know that there was a praise program you were putting together and that sort of thing for the kids to enjoy music.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Right now, currently, it's on hold just for the holiday season, and obviously, I've been on leave since my son's been here. But yes, on Mondays we get together, and I only play the drums. I play nothing but the drums. Okay. If you're looking for other musical things, you're looking for a captain here or a great volunteer of ours. Her name is Katine, and so we teach music theory, so that way they can actually read the music and understand it. And then we also have drum lessons that follow that as well.
Very nice. The Red Kettle campaign is just around the corner.
Yes.
And we're jumping into before Black Friday, before Thanksgiving. That's when we start hearing the ring, 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 ring.
Yes.
Where will we hear those locations?
So you can find our kettle workers spread out throughout Ross County. The big one is Walmart. That's always the biggest one for us. Typically, we've had kettle workers at Kroger's as well. Our Kroger dates start after Thanksgiving, so they start on Black Friday, and that's just due to the national agreement that we have with them. That's the date that's set. But for Walmart, those kettles will kick off on the 18th. You'll also see kettles out at Sam's Club. And you can even see kettles at Walmart both in Circleville and in Washington Courthouse. Some other locations that we've done, what used to be Big Lots and is now Home Buys, may be a location for us as well this year. I'm trying to think of other ones if I'm forgetting. Sam's Club. And so, so you'll see them throughout Ross County. And then you'll see them even outside of Ross County as well. So, but Kroger's and Walmart are by far the best spots for us. Every once in a while, we'll try to get some local spots if we can, but those are always guaranteed.
Now, the big question: when I put my money in that red kettle, where does it go?
So that money that you put into that red kettle goes right back into this community. So we round up all those red kettles and we go through, we count how much, because we have a goal that we like to hit every year. That goes into the bank account, and then that bank account is right back into this community, helping serve, whether it's paying for your water bill, or your heating bill, or your rent, helping to pay for those types of things, or just various other community service projects. Our goal last year was 50,000. We raised 53. And so this year our goal is 60,000. And so because of the generosity of this community, we were able to hit that goal last year, and really helped us in things like, the laundry, that need to be replaced at the building so that we can better serve the community, or if one of our HVAC systems goes down, people that come in looking for shelter during the winter months or even during the summer months when it's really hot and they want to come in and get some AC, those things that need repaired, that money goes towards that. So gets put right back into this community. The Salvation Army can't do what it does without the Red Kettle. Biggest fundraiser of the year. I think the Dallas Cowboys are actually doing a kickoff for the Red Kettle campaign. And so every season, every year, every Salvation Army that you see will be putting their effort into this campaign, because it helps us fund the next year for us. So
we were discussing on the program yesterday, I believe, about what Ezekiel Elliott did for the Salvation Army when he jumped into that kettle.
The kettle.
And while some saw it as a moment of disgrace and dishonor, it turned out to be a really cool thing.
Yeah.
Chase Brown jumped in last year as well, I believe.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things that it brings eyes to the Salvation Army. The Salvation Army has been around for over 150 years. And still to this day, though, there are many who don't know the full operation of the Salvation Army and what we do. There are many, as you mentioned earlier, who still don't know we're a church. There are still many who don't know that we have an emergency disaster section of our many of those who don't know that we have programs for kids. And so every time that, something public as that, as, a Dallas Cowboy jumping into the red kettle, it creates that conversation and that buzz. But it also opens up a chance for us to be able to tell people, well, this is why we appreciated it, and this is what it allows us to do. And so a team such as them, whatever your affiliate team is, we always have a little bit of love for the Dallas Cowboys, because again, they're huge supporters of us and really allow us to go into the season with a bang.
And even if you have just a little bit of love for Dallas Cowboys, you're so happy for that. No
Right.
in regards to, and the reason I brought all that up was because I think a lot of people feel it might be a national situation that they're contributing to, but I like the fact that it stays right here.
Yeah. It's a we like to describe it as it's a national effort, right? The Salvation Army, we are all united this time of year in this one big, massive fundraiser. But what I think about over the years is a lot of people thought that whatever we brought in for Kettles goes into one massive pot, and then it just gets divvied out to all these different Salvation Armies around the country, around the world. It's not how it happens at all. Whatever the dollar that you put into the red kettle, whether it be at Walmart or at Kroger or at Sam's Club, it stays in this community. It doesn't go anywhere else.
Good to hear. Good to know. Are you still hiring people to ring those bells?
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah.
And taking volunteers as well.
Yes. So we're hiring right now. We're paying $11 an hour for a paid position, and so we have a lot of dedicated workers over the years. We have workers that come back every single year. As soon as the air gets a little crisp, they see me and they go, "Captain, Kettles." And I'm like, it's still September.
Get back to me in October.
But they look forward to it. They love it. And volunteers too. And we've had the Masons who are a big supporter of us. They will get a group out there and stand for us every year. They'll have different members come out and they'll do day shifts for us. We'll have different schools come out. We'll have board members go out and stand for us, whether it's 2-3 hours. And myself and Ricky and other volunteers within the Salvation Army will also, there might be a day where you will catch me at a kettle stand, ringing myself, because we believe in putting in that same amount of effort. But we have a lot of volunteers that come out for us, different schools, different agencies, as well as workers. So there's 2 different ways to really help support. And even still, what the Salvation Army has implemented in recent years is a cashless opportunity. So a lot of people don't carry cash anymore. They don't carry the $1 or $5. So there are ways to give, what's it, digitally? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
digitally. And again, that money is still secured, still comes straight to us, stays within the community, doesn't go anywhere else. So
Now, is there a website that you can contribute as well?
Yeah, so if you go to salvationarmy.com, or I believe it's .org, there's a virtual red kettle there, and you can donate that way. You just look up the Chillicothe Salvation Army, and you can donate online as well.
And you can designate it to
Yes.
Chillicothe.
Yep.
That's good news. And I think, Ricky, you didn't tell us the whole story. Not only can you play drums, you can play the bells.
Oh yeah, you have to have some rhythm sometimes. Whenever I had taken the teens out, and they had noticed like I can't get offbeat,
Right.
So I'm like, I'm sorry guys, but you guys got to do the fancy stuff because
Right.
my hands won't allow me to go off the speed.
I had a feeling. Anything that we have missed you wanted to share today?
So yeah, I realized last year, I don't think we had a chance to talk about this, but the Salvation Army also has another program during this time of year that is equally as important, which is our Angel Tree program. And our Angel Tree program is where we have families throughout Ross County. They come and they come on our various Christmas sign-up dates, which we typically do sign-ups for a week at the beginning of October, and then we have a makeup day in the afternoon. And they sign up with us. They sign up their children from ages 0 to 12, fill out an application, and then that goes on what we call an angel tree tag. Those angel tree tags get placed on Christmas trees around the community. So you'll see Christmas trees in Walmart. You'll see Christmas trees in some of the restaurants around town, like Steak and Shake, Applebee's, Texas Roadhouse, and then maybe possibly even Home Buys this year. You'll see, and those Christmas trees, have on them a kid with what they would like for Christmas, some things they might need, a coat, a hat, a scarf, different books, and then you can take those angel tree tags and you can shop for that kid. And then you can bring those gifts to us. And this young man who kind of oversees that program for us, we spend hours and hours and hours in the gymnasium this year we have 416 kids signed up with us, about over 200 families in total. Signed up with us this Christmas. Last year we only did, I think,
315. So
315. So a pretty significant jump in the amount of children that we're serving. And so that does a lot to say about where we are with our economy. But we are happy and proud to be able to serve those families. And so distribution date will take place on the 18th. Every family has an appointment time. They come and we distribute the gifts that the community, not us, the community has purchased and helped these families. And it's really is, I get a little bit emotional thinking about it because it's one of those times that we're just able to display the love of Christ, but then see these people, meet them eye to eye, hear their stories. I mean, there's times where they come in to get those bags and they share just this overwhelming story of gratitude and where they were, and they didn't think they'd be able to provide Christmas. And it does nothing more than be able to warm our hearts to say, well, the community came together for you and provided this Christmas. We're just the conduit. You know, we put the tags out and then we pray and we let the community do the rest. So you'll find them all over. We have other agencies and churches. First Presbyterian, they take 50 tags from us every year without fail. As soon as October rolls around, I get a message from Jason Link, putting him on blast a little bit. But I get a message from Jason Link. He says, "Captain, whenever those tags are ready, we'll take them." And they go to them every single year. So just a little bit of wanted to make people aware. So look out for those angel tree tags around Ross County, those Christmas trees, both sides of Walmart, Sam's Club, and then other restaurants and stores. And if you see a tag and if you have it available and if it tugs on your heart, purchase something for that kid.
Absolutely. Yeah, it gives you a chance to. You always want to do something to help.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that gives you a little more solid information to go by.
Yeah.
For when you make a purchase like that. So
yeah.
That's great. The Angel Tree Program.
Yes.
And when will that start?
That is actually starting. The tags you'll start to see them maybe at the tail end of this week, but definitely next week.
Okay.
And with those tags, it gives you the drop-off destination, the date to drop them off, and then everything you need about the kid, the size they wear as far as shirts, pants, shoes, their wants, things of that nature. So it's a very detailed list when you pick up that tag. You know exactly what you're shopping for, who you're shopping for, and then where to drop it off.
Fantastic. Yep. Appreciate what you guys do. And again, Salvation Army, they've been around 150 years. And is it exactly 150 years? Or
we're over that now.
Right, so
for sure.
You're not marking a moment of history
No.
or anything like that. So, okay. Well, very good. Thank you again. Glad you guys were called to Chillicothe. And because you're Cincinnati?
Yes, sir.
And you're Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So,
And we love this community. We really
yes.
do.
And we were discussing my fandom of the Browns and the Reds. And
Yes.
I said that's a product of being a child from Central Ohio, splitting the distance. These guys have split the distance in coming to Chillicothe.
Yes.
And God has brought you here for a good reason.
Amen.
We appreciate it. Good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Ricky Cook and Captain Travis Payne. I'm Dan Ramey, and thank you again to Hometown Motors Incorporated for sponsoring this segment of Litter Media Live.